Title: The Secret of the Fox Clan. In the heart of the dense and ancient Ebonwood Forest, where the golden leaves shimmered in the sunlight and the whispers of the wind carried secrets unknown, there lived a young fox named Rune. Unlike the other foxes in his clan, Rune was not just curious, was restless, adventurous, and full of questions. His mother, a wise and patient vixen named Sable, would often warn him, "Rune, the forest is vast and full of mysteries. Some things are better left undiscovered." But Rune could not ignore the call of adventure. He had always heard whispers among the elders about the ancient secret of the Fox Clan, a mystery that had been passed down for generations but never spoken of openly. One fateful night, as the moon cast silver shadows upon the forest floor, Rune overheard two elders speaking in hushed tones. "The celestial foxstone, it holds the power of the ancestors," murmured one. "But if it falls into the wrong paws, it could bring ruin to the entire forest," said the other. Rune's ears perked up, his heart pounded like a drum, each beat louder than the last. His breath caught in his throat, a mix of excitement and fear bubbling inside him. What if he had just stumbled upon the greatest secret of the Fox Clan? His paws itched to move, to uncover the truth hidden within the whispers of the elders. A powerful stone? A hidden secret? This was exactly the kind of adventure he had been waiting for. The journey begins. The next morning, Rune set out with his best friend, a clever and mischievous fox named Ember. "You're insane," Ember said, flicking his bushy tail. "If the elders find out we're snooping around, they'll make us clean the dens for a month. And if we find the celestial foxstone, we'll go down in history," Rune countered, eyes gleaming with excitement. Their first clue led them to the Whispering Hollow, a secluded part of the forest where the trees seemed to lean in, murmuring secrets to one another. The ground was covered in thick moss, and the air smelled of damp earth and pine. As they crept forward, the ground suddenly trembled beneath them. A trap! Before they could react, the earth gave way, and they tumbled into a hidden cavern. "Rune, are you okay?" Ember groaned, shaking dust off his fur. Rune stood up and gasped. The cavern was covered in glowing fox pawprints that led deeper into the tunnels. "We're on the right track," he whispered. The guardians of the stone. Following the glowing pawprints, Rune and Ember ventured deeper underground until they reached a massive stone door covered in ancient fox symbols. "It looks like a test," Ember murmured. "I think we need to solve it." As they examined the carvings, they realized that the symbols depicted different fox skill: stealth, agility, intelligence, and teamwork. "I think we need to prove ourselves," Rune said. "Foxes aren't just about cunning, we are clever, resourceful, and we help one another." Together, they used their skills to unlock the door. Stealth. They moved silently past shifting stone tiles that reacted to noise. Agility. They leapt over chasms and dodged falling rocks. Intelligence. They deciphered old riddles written in fox script. Teamwork. They helped each other cross dangerous obstacles. Finally, after what felt like hours, the door creaked open, revealing a majestic chamber bathed in golden light. The air inside was thick with an ancient, musky scent, as if time itself had settled in the room. A warm, almost electrifying energy filled the space, making Rune's fur stand on end. The temperature was noticeably warmer, as though the stone pulsed with a life of its own, radiating a gentle heat. In the center stood a glowing gemstone, celestial foxstone. The betrayal and the lesson. As Rune approached the stone, a deep growl echoed through the chamber. From the shadows emerged Vex, a rogue fox who had been banished from the clan for his greed and deceit. "I knew someone would eventually find it," Vex sneered. "And now it will be mine." Before Rune could react, Vex lunged for the stone. Rune and Ember fought bravely, dodging Vex's attacks, but just as Vex grabbed the stone, the chamber began to collapse. The stone was powerful, but it was not meant to be taken by force. "Rune, we have to leave!" Ember shouted. But Rune hesitated. He saw Vex trapped beneath a fallen rock. Even though Vex had tried to steal the stone, Rune couldn't leave him behind. Using all his strength, Rune pushed the rock aside. "Go," he urged. Vex stared at him in shock before scrambling to safety. For a moment, he hesitated, his mind reeling. Why had Rune saved him? He had always believed strength came from taking what you wanted, but Rune's actions had shown him something deeper, something deeper. A strange warmth flickered in his chest, a realization dawning upon him that perhaps he had been wrong all along. The true power of the Fox Clan. As the chamber crumbled, the celestial fox stone released a brilliant light. A voice echoed through the cavern. The power of the Fox clan does not lie in greed or trickery, it lies in wisdom, courage, and the strength to do what is right. Rune and Ember barely made it out before the entrance sealed itself shut forever. The stone was gone, but its lesson remained. That night, as Rune and Ember returned home, the elders were waiting for them. Rune felt his stomach twist into knots. Would they be punished for venturing where they weren't supposed to? He glanced at Ember, who flicked his tail nervously. The silence stretched, heavy and thick like fog, as Elder Ash stepped forward, his piercing eyes studying Rune with an unreadable expression. Rune lowered his head, expecting scolding, but instead Elder Ash smiled. "You have proven that the true strength of the Fox clan is not in seeking power, but in protecting others," he said. Vex, humbled by Rune's actions, chose to return to the clan and make amends. And so, Rune's name became legend, not because he found the celestial fox stone, but because he understood its true meaning. Moral of the story: true power is not about what you take, but what you give. Wisdom, courage, and kindness are the greatest strengths of all. The best leaders are those who think beyond themselves. And so, the legend of Rune, the Fox of Honor, lived on in Ebonwood Forest. Ah,